Yo, what's good, everybody? I've got a Bitcoin count for you guys that we're gonna get into in this video. Stay tuned, and I'm gonna turn my camera off so that you have full zoom. Let's get right into it right now. Let's go. Some of you guys are not gonna like this, okay? Because of the fact that this is kind of a bearish count. I must say, this might, in my defense of views, as you can see it, the graph right now. Okay, so let me finish this count. Obviously, I finished half of it. I've finished half of the count. So one, a two, one, two, three, a one, a two, three, four. I should have probably did this one. One, two, three, four, five. It's all good though, right? Okay, see. Took a lot of energy. All right, let's get into it. Okay, do you understand that so far? So this would be an A. This is your B. A, B, C. Expanded flat. And then your 5-wave count. My goodness, what a beautiful thing it is in Elliott wave land. So I think, I mean, it's a bearish count, but here, let me give you a bullish scenario at the end of the day is how it grows. One, two, here, there's two fibs that I'll add. Maybe I'll make a new video after this, I'm not sure. So this C wave got to 61.8 for an A, or for is it an A or a W? A, B, and then your C coming like one. Oh man, I have to zoom in on that one. I know this is the tough count, right? In my opinion, but I think that here's the thing, okay? I think that this is an expanded flat, like an A, and I do not think that this is a 5-wave move by any means. I think this is a 3. So the B right there, and then the C somewhere in there, okay? So does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense to you? Next thing that you have to look for is the end of C. Did we get a truncated fifth? Does it really matter? Not really, but it kind of does. I think that honestly, these guys, the market makers, are trying to screw you for a couple bucks. And so you can see that with the 1618, if you look with your eyes there on top, we're right there, guys. Okay? We're right there on the Fibonacci. Okay, if you use this one, we're a little bit surpassed it. So I'm gonna guess, okay, that this is a truncated fifth wave, right there. Okay, you know, do with whatever it's a few dollars, right? So now we can actually extend this red zone. But there's one thing that I must say: if this is a C wave and we start consolidating here for about 13 days, this thing's gonna collapse to the downside. Okay, and if we can't break 52K, if we can't break 52K, we do have a possibility of a possible chance to hit this 1618 when it comes to the ABCs. Is this clear? Does this make any sense? If you guys have any objections, please comment below. A, a B, a C. Just like that, you get your Elliott. And I could be wrong because I'm not I have to double check if like this would be a bigger A, right? Because or like some people call it WXY, but I think it's there's an A, there's a B, there's a C, and call it a bigger A. So that's why I'm changing this right here, bigger A, like that. And I hope I'm right, to be honest. Because what do you do? What do? You pull up your Fibonacci, your beautiful Fibonacci, and right now we're at the 1618. Turn that down just a bit. Tune that down just a bit. All the way down here, ish. You got a nice little target area about 20K. And 20K is the breakout of the double top. That's your first, is 382 for woof, your A. Here's your B. Woof, maybe like here somewhere. And then your C. Woof. Hey, look at the volume profile. Volume profile is sitting at 10K. Does it mean we're going to retest it? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to retest it, man. But this is what I think. You know, maybe like a zigzag or something like that. And something like so. You guys know. Does that make any sense with visuals? You guys are good, decent at visuals, right? Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. Where's that FEB that I just pulled up? No, I think I deleted it. Where are you, buddy? This one. Yeah. This FIB. So right now we're here. Oh, yeah. 382. And then where the C wave is. Okay, guys, that's my Elliott count, and I'm hoping on this count because of the fact that if we do pull back like this, you might as well, if we were like on a weekly scale. Wait, hold on for a sec. Volume profile, take a look at it. Yeah. Let's go to a weekly. Hopefully it'll give me a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I want to show you a different chart here because this could be okay. Anyways, so if this is the ABC, a lot of people are going to look for a pullback and try to enter like right here. They're going to call that 2. They're going to call that 2. So about like 10K. And honestly, I hope that it's going to take like a couple of years. And let me show you some confluences, boys and girls, ladies, gentlemen. Yeah, for the 2 wave, and look at this. $1 million. $1 million. That's how they get their targets, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? How are you supposed to get to $1 million without a decent pullback? Don't forget about 2018. Okay? Don't forget about 2018. I don't know if this is the time for us to go to $1 million. Okay? I think a lot of people are gonna lose their money here. We're at $1 trillion market cap, and I haven't done a technical analysis on that. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'm sure I'll be able to do that. So we're at a 61.8, I must say, of this thingy right here. So I mean that could be a resistance right there. And there's one thing that I kind of want to keep to myself, but there's a strategy that the bots and the big market players might be literally selling on. I'm gonna keep it to myself because at this point, because there's no, and it was on this day right here. So that wick, it caught the wick end, like it kind of goes like that, kind of curves. So yeah, we have lower volume, guys. I honestly, do I have to be the guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like one more wave up. I know Philicon's got this. Philicon's got this count here for the lower time frames as well, but I'm just looking for the multi-year type of, where are we in this in this cycle, right? I'm taking a look at the dollar index, and today, the only time I ever took a look at it, and to me, it has a bottom out pattern. We know that the dollar index is the US dollar. So if the US dollar is going to go up, it's basically the competitor of Bitcoin. Therefore, I believe that traders are going to cash out $1 trillion into the US dollar and the US dollar into something else for about if I were to guess, for about 259 days for the next bear cycle of Bitcoin. Let's see how accurate that was for the last cycle. 365 days. Okay, Last bull market, 196 days. That's like a wave one. This one was longer. I have to go on Coinbase. Give me a second. This one here, 330 days. So it kind of doubles it, eh? 27 bars. So should be like 60 something, or I mean 55 about. So that would be like right here. That's the weekly chart. But let's not try to get distracted. Let's take a look, quick things at Coinbase and see, or the so this guy here, eh? So in the past it was 427 on that one. So this one was 300. So it was down a little bit, right? And then this one again was down a little bit. So we might actually be down a little bit on that one. So that would, again, be a touch of these moving averages would be great for us. But it's going to take some time because the dollar index, might as well pull it up. It's on, excuse me. And yeah, take a look at this double bottom. And I think that's the fourth wave of something. So this would be your 1, this would be your 2, this would be your 1, 2, 3, 3, your 4. And here's the, if you want to take this trade, go ahead. There's about a 1% risk reward. Free trade entry for you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Of the jury, you get to decide if you agree with this TA. If you agree with this TA. Now, we still have some time, right? We're not bullish on the dollar, right? But I'm thinking that it's going to hit this box and it's going to fuck off to the upside. I believe in this double bottom, okay? And this double bottom as a fourth wave. I also believe in 5 waves in here. So if this is a 5, 3, 5, guys, we're talking about Bitcoin right now. We're talking about Bitcoin and the US dollar, how they relate to each other. If this goes up, by the way, I posted a nice little trading view. Show my link real quick. Zach Dems, like that. If I go to my ideas, man, I don't really know where it is. First idea that I posted for a long time. Profile, maybe. Yeah, right here. I just posted it. I really don't like how trading view, like, I post a picture without the, what's it called, indicators. And yeah, anyways, this is the chart that I posted. I don't want the indicators. That's the whole point. I posted this chart without the indicators. And if you post a chart and you have 3 different layouts like this, 3 or whatever more, it'll post all of them. That's some BS right there. So anyways, for the micro count, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the downside. That would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for your C wave, boys. Like, this is kind of a high probability trade right here for like a good risk to reward. And I took the time and I did the Fibonacci's, very, very nice. I boxed it. Honestly, I think it's gonna truncate. So this would be your 1, 2, and this is the larger, right? The larger version. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 truncated. So you're getting a 5 or 6%. And then your stop loss could be whatever you wish. Okay, it could be like here, or it could be another like 2. So that's about a 2 to 1 risk to reward. You can look for some confirmation before you trade it. You could buy the breakout here, etc. Right? But regardless, I have a pivotal date right here. So March 3rd. March 3rd. That's in how many days from today? 20 days. 20 days. Does that line up with crypto at all? 20 days. It doesn't sound familiar, but This was the chart that I wanted to kind of keep to myself. There's a lot of stuff going on here. But here you go. Here's the 8 hour. It looks better on the daily. Um, right there. Kind of complex chart. It's not I'm trying to keep a secret or anything. It's just it's complex. So we got rejected right there. And the other ones, this one's off, I think. Yeah. Right here was a nice one. It's the same concept, right? And it works. You know, it works. How do I know that it works? I'm gonna explain something to you guys. You see these little pivotal points right there on the trend, and then take a look at the volume indicator. So it looks like right there, bang, right there, bang. The volume starts to pick up. That's how you know. That's a confirmation that your strategy works. You look at the volume, and yeah. So the bigger ones, obviously, they work better. So right there was the bottom of that one. Continuing on. Sorry, not to get distracted. We said 20 days, right? So you go to the daily chart here, and you say, "Yo, 20 days, buddy. Does that line up with anything?" Because I know that we had some type of an alert system going. Okay. This is the different. We were doing it on perpetuals. Don't forget that perpetuals. So February 26th is what we got going for this guy here, which kind of gives them enough time to set up and everything. But March 3rd, I mean, not bad. Pretty freaking close. How many days? To be, 15 days. 15 days. So let's do a time analysis. Might as well. Let's do a time analysis on the DXY for the upside. So I'll show you guys how I would do it for the bull side. Let's use the weekly or the monthly. Just to, it's a longer cycle on this guy here, right? It's older. Couple of things I would do on this guy here, but it's at least gonna be. It's like 3 years, bro. So that kind of lines up as well with the crypto. There's a couple of things I would use, to be honest with you, but on this one, I think in the stock market and stuff, it'd be something like this, like either that one. Nah, I mean maybe this one here. It's got to line up. You got to look at the timeline and stuff, right? And line up. Yep. So it looks kind of like this one right here. So that, but we're looking for like the distance future. Fine, I'll just tell you guys basically for the timelines. This one like this, okay? It's a pretty good strategy if you ask. It's so simple too. Yeah, the main thing in trading is you have to know how to manage money, manage the risk. Because look, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do when this is gonna be probably the short stop loss, or this is definitely the trend change. So, like we can go up here, and then come down like that as well, and then this would be a 1, 2, 3. And ultimately an A, B. If it does do that, bro, crypto is gonna be freaking on fire, more than likely. Here's gold to end it off on a good note. I haven't done a count on gold, but this looks like a 1. I always think that this is a 2, this type of boom, boom, or a B. Yeah. A lot of people think that's probably a B. So A, B, C coming like that. It's going to be some type of bang, bang, and then to the upside. But it's going to take some multi-year. So I don't have a trade entry on gold. Sorry for that. But yeah, this is looking like, bro, who's suppressing the price? And who has that much freaking catch to be suppressing the price for, gosh, 369 divided by 365, about 4 years. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on this count though. This could be a 1, 2 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then upwards. That's what people probably think, but you can also count it 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't like this count. 1, 2, 3, still with the 4s, and with one more wave. But it looks like it's respecting this slope. Actually, it's respecting it like nicely. Got rejected hard on that monthly, 5%. I don't know if they're adding it like that. I'm not sure. But like a bull flag kind of scenario. If it hits this trend line again, higher probability of a breakout for the wave 4. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with the TA. Pretty much done with the TA on this guy. Not that interested in gold. Is something that you kind of need to know and be tuned into the market, like for example the world economy, and the dollar, and kind of see how everything kind of works out together. Because look, we go back here on the DXY, and like I said, this is the only time that I actually looked. So this is the bear scenario. I've got a bull count for a double bottom, comes up here. Guys, we need some high strong buying. My indicators, my volume indicators do not work on this DXY, unfortunately, because I think you have to buy it, an extra perk on TradingView, and I don't have I don't have that tag on TradingView. So anyhow, yeah, you have a lot of stuff, information on TradingView that you can get, like upgrade, but like this is already pro, and it's, I don't really need to do any anymore. Like this is enough, I think. But no, that data, like for Forex, that data is essential probably, in stocks as well, that I do not have right now. I mean, I don't trade right now, so this could very well be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 for an A, B, C to the downside. If it goes down, guys, you have to understand, if it goes down, Bitcoin, this bad boy, would most definitely go way up there. Okay. Excuse me. Here's the monthly chart. We were really looking at this as the 1, as the 2, as the 3. It did get rejected. Came back, broke it. 17 days for this monthly. 3 days for the weekly. Very interesting times. Very interesting times. I'd keep an eye on the 3-day chart, which is closing today, and it actually looks kind of bullish on the daily chart, like a push up. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see if it's going to reject that trend line strategy that I've got on this guy here. We'll see, because it kind of does look like it wants to push up. But you'll see if the bots, look, first of all, low volume. So this is probably these guys. Dude, if it starts to, okay, I'll show you guys something. I need the hour chart. Give me the hour chart. Is this the hour? Yeah. The 5-minute. Okay, this is the hour chart. Check this out. Okay. Oh yeah, this looks nice though. Like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is a tough count. Not a tough count. This is clear as day. 1, 2. All right. Either a 3. Look at that volume profile. What we're talking about that trend line and volume. So they pushed it up here in decent volume. This is high volume. This is a lot of sell volume here. And this is a lot of sell volume, but someone bought it. Someone bought it, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, we want support, but at this moment right now, guys, you have to understand that people are bullish and they buy. So they buy when the market's active at the 3A2. And when the market is passive, they'll buy at the 61.8, and they do not want it to break the 61.8 because then it's considered a trend change if it breaks it. Okay. Also, previous fourth waves, all those rules, blah blah blah. You can add this as a channel. You know, it's getting rejected. So I would probably look for a short on Bitcoin. Our size at 62. This is also if it passes 65. If it passes 65, dude, you got like 3 or 4 confluence right here. So if what you want to do is look on a smaller time frame, like the 5-minute, and you want to see if it's getting heavy duty rejections here with the sells. So honestly, I would probably use the 1 hour still for that, or the 2 hours, whatever. Because if it's going to break out, it's going to break out. It looks like a bull flag kind of thing still. Yeah. What else can I say? What else can I say? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 3, 4. Okay, I'm into 1. And then 5. Is 3 bigger than 5? Because it has to be. Because it's not bigger than here. So that's 26%, 855, 8555. Look at that, eh? It's the 1 hour chart. This is perfect. That was a perfect wave. This could be some people think that this is a 1, 2. This is 3 coming up. That would be pretty bullish. Okay. But the reason why we're in these lower time frames is because we want to see if it gets rejected, and specifically we want to see if it gets rejected at that trend line. So you have to look at the order book, you have to look at the volume at this point, and you want to see very high sell volume, very high sell volume. So I've been watching the order books today, and the sell, and if we break this top, because if we do break this top, then we're good, we're fine, we should be fine for the upside. But I mean, you guys know my accounts, you guys know my thoughts, and you trade the trend, and don't forget about it. Don't forget about it. Obviously, you see this moving average is pretty successful. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the 5-minute. This bar is still indicating some bullish action, the 1% bar. We probably don't want to break this one here, and we definitely don't want to break this. Okay. I want to see if this is a 5. So 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5. This is a 2 wave, probably. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. So here's the thing, though. We're at the 61.8. There's a bunch of resistance. If we start breaking out, there's probably going to be a lot of volume to the upside. But look, again, we're still not at that trend line. So that's why I'm thinking, look, one more wave, and this could be, look at that for the 3 wave, right? And then the 5 is here. But if it breaks out, then there's going to be a huge thing. I don't even know if I should post this video, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'd be pretty cautious in the next few moments for Bitcoin for the downside. But you got some trends, right, setting through. Here's the MACD, the RSI. Here's the monthly at 67 on the RSI. There's the MACD, 62 on the RSI. The monthly is the 30-minute chart. Pretty nice. The year-to-day chart, 6 month chart, 2 hours. This is a nice chart too, eh? Very, very nice chart, actually. I think the bots probably are set on these ones, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it, I think they're probably set on this one. Maybe not. It just looks beautiful. These these moves, you know, 3, 3, 5, truncated, 1, 2, 3. I think this, that's the hard part, right? Because you see clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 3, right? And then 4, and then 5. But here's the rule. The rule says that you cannot have a bigger, or wave 3 cannot be the smallest. So you see how we have $9,000 dollars there move? This one here is $8,000 move. This one here is a $10,000 move, which tells you that the wave 3 is the smallest. So, bro, what do you think that means? That means that this is a 1, this is 2, maybe, and this is 3, 4, 5. And this is a bullish up move with the slope. Let's take a look at the slope. But yeah, like sometimes there's probably a bit too much TA, to be honest with you. The slope is 45, that's the rule. And you can see that 45 got hit right there. So yeah, that's the rule. So if it does go up, what are we looking for on this trend line? Well, you pull up your 45 degrees there. I don't know why it's not working on this anymore. That's weird. Okay, that's very strange, bro. I think the log scale kind of screws with it. So, see? Ah, that's weird. Okay, I didn't know that. Knowledge. So 45, you're looking for something like that with the time and price. So, I mean, what is that, 50K above? Yeah, so if it breaks out, then yeah, then you got a nice little target, bro. Maybe like all the way up here. So yeah, sorry for readjusting. This is the right trend line. It's just the angles are different. If I take off auto though, yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, be careful. Okay. Count the waves, trade the trend, and how are the altcoins holding up? That's pretty good. Actually, they're doing really good. A lot of them are up a lot, but Bitcoin did break out. So, I mean, some of them are actually down. That's a stock market. Alpha's down 1%. TRB's down. So maybe those are shorts that you might want to because they're weak, right? They're weak. AVAX down 8%, 9%. BNB down 5% at 121. That's surprising. ADA down 2%. Oh my gosh, it's almost at $1. This ADA coin. Is it gonna make it or what? So just get ready for the next bull market, you know, in 3 years, or get ready for the dollar going up, or get ready for the dollar going down, which means Bitcoin probably gonna go up. Okay, so if Bitcoin, if I'd keep my eye on the dollar and Bitcoin at the same time. So yeah, hope you like this video. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope you end it off on a good note. Fibonacci numbers. Peace.